Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage on PSN, and welcome back to, which will probably be the last stream of Dream Daddy. Unless I'm very anal and I go and try to get the better route with Robert. But I don't know if I'm going to really do that. If I do that, it might be off screen for myself, but I don't know. I really don't feel like zooming in everything for all of that, honestly. Really don't feel like it. Now we gotta listen to the Dream Daddy sequence while I delete files. Hope everyone's doing okay. I forgot how long he's half naked. how long Craig is half naked in this section. Because I'm just seeing him in like his underwear. It's just ridiculous. Anywho. See, delete that one. These. Okay, let's load this up.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, so we should have Damien and Matt left. That should be correct, right? Yes. Damien and Matt. Guess we'll do Matt first, and we'll end with Damien. We'll go with that. Alright. I forgot what button. I've been pushing X. That's the correct button. Okay, here we go. Matt Sella. Smelling utensils, non-stick frying pans. Matt and I had spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time. Oh yeah, wasn't that the last thing? They went record shopping and then they were trying to get high, but Lucien sold like sugar to them and not marijuana or something. I don't know, yeah. Anyway, it sort of became a weekend tradition for us to scoop out Final Fantasy VII for new releases. Wait, so that's like the 7th store? Okay, interesting. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon to just hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks. And they're always delicious. Well, yeah, because there's cream and sugar, you stupid idiot. Sorry. If any of you like black coffee, good for you. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmenista and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda is taking Carmenista under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. For some reason, I thought Amanda liked boy bands, but no, she's talked about other music. Maybe she was younger, she liked a boy band. I think that's what he mentioned prior of going to a concert was for. Yeah. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream cry dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmenista really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. All part of becoming a mature young woman. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. Do we actually get to see this on our character model? Because I think that'd be cool. I doubt it, but it'd be cool. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one night, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. You do remember that his wife died, right? And that he and his wife did musical stuff together. Do you not see the connection there, sir? Why is my character so daft? I mean, he's so daft. He's so daft. Anyway, you ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep, that's not a different shirt. She's not wearing anything different. What the fudge? Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. Am I wearing a ska t-shirt or something? What? Oh, old sandals. The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue.
Oh.
I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? Honestly, probably footwear that old, unless you were keeping them very good and you like obviously repatch the bottoms. And do people repatch soles? Like, can you even repatch soles of sandals, to be quite honest? I guess you could, but that's a lot of effort. Yeah, they'd be really damaged. I mean, especially with like modern footwear, dear lord, unless they're like custom made by like some good place, which then would be really costly. You're not gonna get anything that lasts more than a few years. Well, I'm trying to think of like the footwear I have, and honestly, for me, I have a different case because, I know we're going off topic, people. I think I mentioned it before, but for me, it's a different case because my left foot is flat. I'm flat-footed on my left, fallen arch. So like after time, if the bottoms of the shoes don't wear out, because of my custom insoles, my left shoe is like all stretched out and it's crap. So for me, the shoe just gets worn out because of sizing. And also sometimes when I wear them, because of my arch support, it hurts my left foot. Like I stopped wearing a pair of shoes because the pain was unbearable for how my foot was arched with the arch in there. Which is so weird because I'm like, but if this was a regular thing, why would that cause my foot to be bad? Because if I normally have an arch, wouldn't that be brushing up against the top? I guess not. It's all a strange thing. I guess it's extra stuff in there. But yeah. I don't understand how sandals could last that long. She's like 18, so what the fudge? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix, or you're not allowed to, needs to be in there. You're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. What type of florals? You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Hey, she just said sandals. She didn't say anything else, so you could probably look like crap, even though, I don't know. Stop. Well, okay, something else is wrong. The sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the trash can? Yeah, come on now. It's the trash. You can pry these sandals from my cold, dead hands. I propose a compromise. Fine. I propose a compromise. I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have this exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out.
Oh. Ugh.
I guess.
All right.
Come on, Dad. We gotta go. I lost point because of that. Because you know all these add up on the whole date thing, obviously. You're supposed to stick to your guns. I don't know. I've never seen the coffee shop. The coffee shop. Isn't that every generic term for a coffee place? Okay. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the the PUP concert. Well, actually, it'd be PUP because if there's no if there's no periods. No, well, that's a U.S. This is a U.S. American game, though. So, in U.S. American English, you do have periods. So it's not an abbreviation. So technically, I guess it is PUP, not PUP, but I'm going to say PUP because I don't want to say PUP. PUP concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's back. He's busy in the back. I'm like, Amanda and Carmenista find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Dark. I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. Especially one of you who I'll be romancing on the third option last. Or next and last. Yeah. Unless I'm desperate with Robert. I've said this numerous times. Maybe... No, I don't want to make like a 30-minute video just, or, stream just for Robert. Although, okay.
Oh.
I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. I forget what voice I gave him.
Ah.
It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. I'll kind of do a little deeper voice, I guess. I don't know. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's, which house? Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. She does not. He does not like my daughter's taste in music. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. Why is there tons of dishes back there? I wouldn't expect that. Or stuff. Well, maybe stuff out if he's like baking stuff for the Russian people, like live baked goods. Because, a good coffee shop would actually make their own shit. Unfortunately, those are a lot of local places. And that's a mixed bag, depending upon where you are. And that's anywhere around the world, to be quite honest. But, yeah. I heard, because chain stores, fuck that. I love when I get, like, again, tangent, when I, like, at a coffee shop, when I, like, get, like, some kind of coffee cake or whatever, basically, and they serve it to me, and it's, like, they took it right out from the freezer. I'm like, you motherfuckers, at least microwave it, nuke it a little bit, for heaven's sake, so it's softer. It's like, fuck you. And then I'm waiting for it to thaw, and I can't eat it, or I'm like, fuck it, and I try eating it, and I'm like, And I can totally taste the ice. It's like, gosh. Maybe you all have better experiences in your own countries, where, whether it's USA or wherever. But in De Haminguk, yeah, fuck that. Chain store or chain shop. Okay. Anywho, let us continue. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt giving over some last-minute show details with Pablo. I forgot what voice I gave him. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Oh dear lord, I forgot my character is technically a bro. Glad you can make it, Dark. Or no, glad you could make it, Dark. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
Hey.
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are growing up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. I love the A as a delta. It's just great. And then the third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it. Playing a 3-person acoustic set. Sorry, I couldn't help it. That's funny. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a major act, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Huh?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for PUP. I said PUP, not pub. Damn it. Or pub. No, I did. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. Last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for the drinks. Bastards! Bastards! This is a small, locally owned coffee shop. Fuck them. Yeah, kick them out. Why are they here? Why would they come back? Yikes. Especially with all that crap they pulled last time. Why? They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them. 17? Dear Lord. I didn't know they were that big.
Hey.
Tell them we're full. And who's filling the spot? I know what I want to say. Not that one. Matt, you should play.
Wait. What?
Come on, Matt. You should play.
Oh, man.
Whoa! Okay. Nope. That is not the right answer. Nope. Restart. That did not happen. I did not do that. I'll do it. I'll play. I want Matt to do it, but yeah, Dark, you should realize if someone really doesn't want to do shit, they're not going to do it. Even though at some point they probably will, but that's story-wise. Okay, no. All right. Although this is all story-wise, so what am I saying? Anyway, I'll play. What are you doing? You haven't played Ska in forever today! What? What would you even do? Or what would you even do? I forgot what voice I'm giving him. Stop talking! Close your mouth! The Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. Thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore! Is this Scott that's supposed to be playing? Okay. Scott comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend Dark.
Hey.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then that's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the beat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Sure. Oh no, it's just is that a mini game? Do I actually have to play a rhythm game, music game? Oh no. I mean, I'm good at those, but not if I don't know what's going on. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey.
Thank you, Dark. Oh, you big time. Was I supposed to say before that? No, okay. Settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to. I agreed to pull out my ska. No! And they just played the music. That's great. The music sound effect.
Whoa!
Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. Like her, they're like, yeah. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. What did he do in the band? Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name and hope you understand. And I hope you understand. Okay, I didn't see the eye. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast. What? Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Why is it frickin' superhero names? That's what I don't understand. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Oh, man.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. Why are you staring at his mouth?
Hey.
What the fudge? That's weird. Normally stare at people's eyes when they speak. Well, in U.S. American, quote-unquote, Western culture. Okay, I don't know. I say USA because obviously this is where it's supposed to be taking place. Apparently in Massachusetts! Okay. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know, or maybe you have seen before, but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. No, actually, that was an okay thing, what he said, until he said, until after again. I mean, it was fine. Aw, Matt. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Save.
Hey.
Oh, it's Vacant Veil. Okay, well, whatever. Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his two laptops and keyboards and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Which House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. That's interesting. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps up on the mic. Thank you all. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. People could have set up things, and people may have... Wait. No, he was an opening act, wasn't he? Prior? I don't know. I don't remember the other one. You can buy T-shirts out of the trunk in my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. No comment from Amanda, apparently. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been touring up the East Coast with Riot Punk for 3 years now. I think he screwed up there, and he's going to say it. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Hey.
Put your hands together for the Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy 7 takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of the anarchic, female-fronted punk rock.
Huh?
Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself.
Ugh.
Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third wave... you're too old for that, honey. You're 18 now, and you're going to be graduating in like a few months. I assume this all says that's before... The third date is before, a few months before she graduates. I don't know. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins. Oh no. But ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. Oh no. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. What did you do when you were in the Communist Manifesto? Like, what did he play? That's what I want to know. Or do. Did he sing, or what? I mean, it's been, of course, however long, but it's been a while since I played cello, but I know I could still play something. At least I think. That's me assuming. Who knows? Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. Oh, I think that's an indoor coffee. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. What the fudge? I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Thankfully, I don't do that. Actually, technically I do, but they're not in the same areas. They're partitioned, baby. Actually, I don't really bring a phone charger with me. Let's be real. If the phone dies, I'm like, meh, it dies. I technically didn't have a phone, like 20 years ago, so why do I care? That's literally what I think. And headphones, no, they're in a different compartment than the... Actually, my laptop is I have a case for the laptop and all the other stuff with it. So I have like the laptop charger, AC charger, a mini mouse pad, small mouse, I guess a mini mouse, and a mini like armrest thing that I put in a case, so it's separate from everything else, so I can never get, and they're all tied up because organization. Anyhow, I know where Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing. want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
Hey.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're going to do great, Dark. Mat squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Oh, dear Lord, it's such a minigame.
Hey.
Now, this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Dark Elf. I gotta save this! Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Yep! Yep! Hey everybody. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Dark, but you can call me by my stage name. Freaky Two-Tone, Five Iron Freddy, Thomas Konoki. I like Five Iron Freddy. Yeah, I got arts! The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. I don't know if there's one that's better. Okay, mini game time. Oh, not yet. There's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess there's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. The song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Oh, God. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Really difficult if you don't know how to play piano. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing. How do I do it?
That ivory.
What? Please sing along. Beautiful. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. How do I? Oh, pick it up, pick it up. I don't know what I'm hitting. What am I hitting? Beautiful. Voice coming for you. Take warning. They didn't tell me what button I'm supposed to push. That's... Hi! Everybody ska! Beat me up, ska! Scotty! They're so live with that tag. Beat me up, Scotty! Beat me up to the Star Trek Enterprise! Okay, so how I'm controlling this, I'm using L2 and R2 to hit the left and right sides, and I use the right and left joysticks to move, and it's ridiculous, and you can't choose individual fingers, you know. Do your business, there's an S. That's great. Oh, you knew it was supposed to be horrible. They just, oh, yeah. I don't know anything about ska, or piano for that matter. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska!
Hey.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, dear Lord. Mat walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Mat's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. I can't read. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Don't make me do it again. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. I don't know how to... What would you sing it in ska? I don't really know. That was not ska, clearly.
Hey.
Beam me up to Scotty. Or beam... I don't think that 2 was there in the song. To the Ska Trek Enterprise.
Oh.
Mat jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen, oh Jesus, wrote in high school.
Hey.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Mat Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Mat's name.
Hey.
They want to hear you play, man.
Oh.
Mat smiles.
Oh.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. Oh, bullshit, and you know it. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey, everybody. More cheers. Haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey.
This one goes to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Oh.
Who helped me to be able to do this again?
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. That was amazing.
Hey.
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? Oh, dear Lord. I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Oh.
Yeah, you dip. I didn't realize. You didn't connect the dots. Honestly, it's so silly. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. I find it hilarious that my daughter is extremely short because she's only a little bit taller than Carmenista. So Carmenista is going to be a giant, apparently. She is clearly going to be over 6 feet tall. Or they just really screwed up on the perspectives here. Just saying, she's freaking tall already. And she's like, what, 9? Okay. Hey, I'm taking Carmenista to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. I forgot what voice they gave her, honestly. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. How does that work? Amanda and Carmenista bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Hey. Hey.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. Do you really stack chairs in a small coffee shop, or any type of coffee shop for that matter? I don't think you do. I claim BS on that. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his truck. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Hey, yeah.
Head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. That's a weird way to describe closing. Anyway, when we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cool, pretty cute.
What?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. What the fudge is wrong with them? They sound crazy. Did it feel good to be on? Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person. Obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. You know what I'm thinking of? I want my colleague to be here because we were forced to. Okay, so side story, a dark story, mind you. We're in the past before COVID-19. My department, or lack thereof now, at my university, we would go out and go to the Gwangju Theater, which is like well, I say an indie, but it's not because it's technically owned by the city, but a small theater or movie theater, cinema. And they will play usually older movies or more artsy movies, art movies and whatnot. And so they had the year that it won its Academy Award, I believe. What was it? Searching for Sugar Man. We had to see that movie. He did not like it. Let's just say, I was shocked that it won an Academy Award. When I heard that, I told him later. And it was like a joke for the rest of the year about that. Talking about the movie. But that's what I'm thinking of because Sugar Man couldn't sing in front of people. Hence why all these things in the beginning of the movie, it's like, I can't believe he was so good. Why did he get any records? Blah, blah, blah. Blah. In Los Angeles. But yeah. But anyway, that's what it's reminded me of. Sugar Man. Searching for Sugar Man. Now, helped revolutionize a group of people in South Africa. Anyway, actually, I don't know if it was it wasn't L.A. It was East Coast, so New York, I think. I don't know. Whatever. The point still stands. His music didn't fit in what was happening at the time in music, and also he couldn't play in front of people easily. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. And I felt like that for a long time. Until tonight. Dark makes Matt buy. Okay. What changed? Oh my gosh! Can I shake my character? Or smack him with a stick of intelligence? What changed?
Hey.
You. Blood rushes to my face. Thump, 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 thump. I don't know. That's not how blood rushes. Anyway, when I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Oh.
But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I'd spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Oh.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that. especially considering all this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Don't mean to crack my voice. I'm not crying or anything. I think it's because of my lack of water. Drinking my water. And or maybe the angle that I'm sitting at. I think I'm gonna have to sit up. My neck. Matt and I lock eyes. And then we make out. No, sorry, that's... Oh, actually, we are. Okay. He leans in and kisses me. Quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth.
What?
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't believe I just did that. You're not gay. Of course not. Neither can I, but...
Hey.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. I don't think his hair gets in his way based on how... Well, I don't know. Maybe dreadlocks go to the front. I don't know. My, 3 or 4 attempts at doing dreadlocks all failed in misery, so, you know. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. That's funny. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. To me, that seems like that would be a strange feeling. I mean, I personally don't know. I mean, I'm sure many of you, any of you who's watching this, probably have been in a relationship, could let me know. Leave a thought about this in the comments for Dark. No, I'm joking. Don't do it. But yeah, I personally don't know. But it just sounds like it would feel odd. Like what? That's exactly what I was expecting. Ow. Realized we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Oh, that's why he said ow. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Yeah, like a bedroom. Maybe you're right.
Oh.
Let's go back to my place. Have you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Is that actually a thing? In a book.
You know what? You lit an arcade fire in my home.
Yep, cannot hear what his comment for the rank was. I swear, sometimes it's loud enough, other times it's not. King of Carrot Flowers. Okay. Is that related to some kind of music group? It's Silver Trophy, so it's one of the high ones, so I know I'm going to get a good ending. Actually, no, silver means good. I think. Okay. Skip. I really like the Feds one. Skip. We don't need to see this. Skip all of this. Skip. I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank top. I'm wondering if he's going to say anything else. Especially one out of the... what's my mom's worst famous homemade? No, I don't... No, it's the same. I thought it'd be different because there was more to the story, but I guess not. Sexy Craig! In the closet, Joseph! Also sexy Hugo, with my daughter being crazy.
I don't know.
Sexy Robert, who's a douche, because I didn't do a good route with him. And sexy Damien, who we're gonna be banging last. Okay. I screwed up this, because someone said something a moment before, because I wasn't expecting this to pop up. Because I'm an idiot. Try this again.
Bro. Oh.
It's sad that you can't rewind, though. That's the thing. L1 should rewind, but it doesn't.
Oh.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Robert.
Oh.
I forget, it's after Damien. Okay. Okay, I swear I keep screwing it up. I swear that can't be the start of that. There has to be something else afterwards. Okay, once I get to Damien and Lucifer,
Nice.
I'm gonna stop and just click on X.
Oh.
Pew! Okay. No, it literally is that. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Oh, okay. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like, and then hang out with them. If I wasn't with some of my friends, I was just alone. Yeah, mainly because I probably because people thought I was a loner and also probably haughty. Because honestly, I thought most people were beneath me and stupid idiots, which is 100% accurate. I'm not going to lie. High schoolers suck. They suck. They're as bad as middle schoolers are worse because there's more hormonal bullshit going on there, or it's the start of that bullshit. But middle school through high school, it all sucks. They really suck. Like, by my last year, I'm just like, fuck you all. And all my good friends were a year older than me, so it's like, well, fudge. It sucks. Probably wasn't the best for any of my friends who were younger. I could see that if people think that they weren't my really friends anymore, I was kind of bad. I didn't really come home a lot during my first year of university, especially my summer, because I was thinking about financial stuff and future, and it all crashed anyway and didn't really work out well, but yeah, I didn't come back home. I was two states away, basically. Well, stayed and up, because it was literally to the right and up, or up to the right. Okay. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And if you're cool, that's a bonus. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here's getting ready for high school. Got any advice? Okay, so she is totally not 9 years old. I'm an idiot. I think what screwed me up is the jumper. Their overalls. So she is actually hold on. 14? When you're in 8th grade in the USA, you're usually 14, right? 15, 16, 17, 18. Maggio. Yes. So, yeah, she's 14. Okay. She could be that tall. And we'll get taller. Okay. Any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. What? Sousaphone? Is that an actual instrument? Because I don't believe it is. I think he's making a horrible joke. Flute it is. Whatever. Wait, you picked that in elementary school normally in the USA. I mean, it's happened when I did it. I mean, you could do it in high school, but like you're off by like 4 years. Well, it depends upon where. Where I grew up, you could start playing classical musical instruments in 4th grade. Band instruments started in 5th grade. Why? I have no idea. It's just how it was in my school district. So, yeah, that's 4 to 5 years off if you then decide to do any of those in high school, to be quite honest. All right, I'll leave you guys to it, even though you're girls, so it should be gals, but, you know, we don't do that. It bothers me. It does. Carmencita, me and Amanda still are... Why did I say that? It bothers me. It should be Amanda and I. Me and Amanda. That just, It's not even I and Amanda. It's the fact that you even, it's so much wrong with this. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow. I wanted to say tomorrow night, even though dinner implies, well, actually, some people say dinner as, my grandmother would say dinner, and that was lunch. So, yeah, anyway. Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. Is that why I got that trophy? That seems odd. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. Matt staying on the cherry blossom tree, whatever, something like that. And blah, 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 blah. Take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party, so they don't see us making out underneath my cherry blossom tree.
Hey.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Wait, so she's not graduating? Wait, in a year or two? Okay, honestly, where are we? What is your middle school system set up like? Mine was 2 years, so, which, it's not always typical. USA is really strange with a lot of their shit. Technically, my first year in middle school was junior high, and my junior high had 6th, 7th, and 8th, so I could have gone there as a 6th grader, but I didn't because I didn't live nearby. My middle school year sucked because of busing, which I thought I didn't have to do again. Oh, no, I had to do again. No, I thought I wasn't going to, but then I ended up doing it. Because the first time I had to do it with 3rd grade, I already talked about this. We're not going to go into it again. In one of my other previous videos. Anywho. Sure, I said that. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
Oh, man.
Hey. I just wanted to say that...
Hey.
Oh gosh, this is going to come out dumb no matter how I say it. So here it goes.
Hey.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa. You brought out the best in me. And it wasn't just because of the ska. Although that was really cute.
Hey.
Even every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that. Make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing. And the music singing. And actually pretty much everything related to music. What the fudge did you do in your horrible high school band? But I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing. So that's a big plus.
Oh!
That's true. You're very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles. You really can't run your fingers through his hair because they're dreadlocks, and you really can't do that with dreadlocks, but we won't go into that. And if you do, that will fuck up dreadlocks. But yes, we're really not going to go into that. So, yeah.
Oh.
See? That was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really good. If I'm already acting like this with him, dear Lord, when it comes to Damien, it feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you're comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know, I'm going to insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. No. You know what? I'd actually like that. Bull crap. Please remember to call us once in a while. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. We begged another gift for daddy figure, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. You get the best pops. Oh, man. Ah, it's so nice looking. Open mic night. That is hilarious. Dude, he has a tattoo on... I knew he had a tattoo on his left arm. Wait. The tattoo was on his right arm. Have I been not paying attention in the pose that he's been standing on? Whatever. But I didn't know there was like a tattoo up on his chest or chest neck side area. That's pretty cool. But often having like shirtless. That's hilarious. When he's like never shirtless. He's like one of the guys I wouldn't expect to ever be shirtless, and then they have him looking shirtless. It's hilarious. Alright, so one more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. There's actually 7 of them? Oh, we know the 7th one. Okay, anywho. Yeah, there are 7 of them. Okay, we're gonna do some deleting. Okay. No! No! Don't you fucking do that, Dark. Then you'll never be able to finish. Restart so you can get Damien and the mouse to do with Robert then. Okay. There you go. I need some water. What mini game would there be with him? I mean, maybe there's not one. There wasn't one with Joseph, oddly enough. Or was there? I don't remember. And that was a day ago, or a week ago. Proves how well I remember shit. I have a bad short-term memory, honestly. Like, if I don't write something down, I'm bad. Oh my gosh. Am I a dream daddy? Actually, no, I'm not. I don't look sexy as hell. Dark, don't put yourself down. Why? It's the truth. I don't lie. Oh, okay. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard... Oh yeah, we had a picnic in the graveyard! Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him. My daughter helped. And he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes, be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. I have never actually seen The Lost Boys, and I really need to. Even though it's a... Isn't it a ridiculous 80s, thingy? There was a lot of ridiculous 80s movies. Or was that 90s? I haven't seen it, and I should see it, regardless. Yes, Amanda. I've become Damien's familiar. I'm compelled under his curse. You'd be a thrall. Not a familiar. A thrall. A familiar, something different. Not that I would know that stuff. I do. I played enough video games. And read enough books and stuff, and I can't be a true vampire because I'm not pale. No. Vampires can be of all sorts. Don't ever let that be a deterrent for any of you people who want to become true vampires. That's the only reason. Obviously, never mind. Anywho, I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat. I don't think. What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Turning into mist is pretty awesome. Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that is in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. Jesus. I'm keeping it in there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. What? Okay, that could be all one sentence. That really bothers me that they have, like, incomplete sentences. Like, it should be Damien's cape, cloak, he hates it when people call it a cape. That could be another dash or a comma. I mean, honestly, it would be kind of confusing, so it should be in parentheses. He hates it when people call it a cape. That could be in parentheses. And then you cut out Damien's cloak, and then you say flutters behind him in the breeze. So, Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. That just tripped me up, and it really bothers me, and I'm making a whole big point out of this. Sorry. This is going to seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Not all of them do. Not all of them do. Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life, or something? I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe that the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I'm going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of creepy. Although I have seen photos of things like that. So, I don't know, but that might be tying into the whole elaborately staged photographs. But I've seen photographs that look like, I think that person's dead. Yeah, so I've seen such things, but yeah. I mean, it's all in the eyes of the person. I mean, Day of the Dead, bitches! You know, so it's like, yeah. Anyway. Oh gosh, how do I pronounce that? I should know how to pronounce that. Minutiae, I think. Minute is minute. Yeah, minute. Okay, the minutiae of mourning was so complex that there was set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life has passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste of... I believe it is... I believe I can't talk. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in that face, to stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a notable existence. Let's save the morning for the dead. Ah, humans, if we were like any other race in the D&D, Pathfinder, any other tabletop RPG, computer game, video game, you know, universe, longer lives. Or if we could just figure out how to become immortals. And who wants to live forever? Everyone. No, no. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. See Joseph with his hidden gig buddy. I don't know. Just kidding. I look to Damien again. I can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry. I have to take this. I knew there was going to be something with his son. This is totally about Lucifer. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no. Hope it isn't Lucian. I said Lucifer! I said Lucian the first time correctly, but I just said Lucifer this time. Because in most movies or games or whatever, whenever there's a Lucian, I believe they're usually evil, so that's why I said Lucifer. I knew I was going to trip that up. I knew it, and I did. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me, in a tizzy. Oh no, he doesn't look in a tizzy yet. Everything okay?
What?
Nope. There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully. But I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? Because this is totally not what it looks like. It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're not so nondescript. But they're so nondescript, I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of the seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from someplace I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. The fudge? I mean, there's some kennels right here, but yeah. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Oh, why is Mary here? Okay. Hey, sailor. Mary? What are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? God damn it. Oh, sorry. I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Wow. Okay, kid. Way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Peering from the shadows, I see Damien. Why is there a crack of lightning just because it's him? Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. He's not... He's not a fucking vampire, dude! So, his job is a veterinarian, I guess. I assume. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Oh no, he's a smart guy. Okay, I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Realty company. Reality, wow. Realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. And I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. Okay, or he's like a veterinarian here maybe, or volunteering, I guess. I don't know. So why do you have a name tag and Mary doesn't? And why is Mary not in some get up? I'm boring. Fascinated with Victorian history. I should like totally change his voice, but I'm not going to. And the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Oh my.
She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out?
Hey.
This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back she had already bolted. This morning? Have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? Oh my gosh, why is my person so gullible? You're a perfect little peach, Dark. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Better do a save because it's probably... If it's going to be something like Craig, then okay, but otherwise, who knows. Damon and I look over the map Mary created for us. It's going to look bad. Knew as much. Okay. So... Mario Batali. Okay, so Mario Batali, that's Robert. Kale is Craig. Coffee Dad is Matt. Nerd's house. I don't know if that's my house or Hugo's, or other nerd's house is mine or Hugo's. Mary's sick pad obviously is her house and Joseph's. Smalls and alcohol. That can't be. Could that be Brian's? I don't know anyone who drinks. And then Dames. So I happened to glance at something online relating to Damien. So when I see Dame, oh no, that's just a nickname. But that also could mean something else. But anyway, but Dames is Damien. But yeah, I don't know offhand about Hugo, my character, and Brian, whose house those are. Oh man. Oh no, okay, it says it right here because I don't read my line. I'm a nerd. Okay. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? So other nerds is Hugo's. Okay. Aquarium, shelter, Bayside, the ocean or whatever. North, south, east, west. Oh, west, east. Shit. That's great. Mary's map. Softball field, coffee spoon. And then what's the cat? Or is that supposed to be a dog? No, it's a cat. At least you're not other nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Okay, it's one of these things. Cul-de-sac, coffee spoon, softball field, Bayside, aquarium. Let's go to coffee spoon. Damien and I, Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Dark? Saving. That's our odds. You enter here. Gotta stay positive. This will be easy. Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Dark, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged. But I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. You. They have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Haha, yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. Okay, so that doesn't give me any points. Let's try this again. This will be easy. No sweat. If I can wrangle a toddler who suddenly decides that she's princess of the drywall and then spend 3 hours fishing a toddler out of a crawl space in our attic, I can find her dog. It was Amanda. Amanda did that. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. Okay, so it's not going to be anything. Okay. We're not doing the last one. Actually, let's see what the last one is. I mean, he's a dark dude. No! Mistakes were made! Try that again. Let's not go to the autosave game. Because I didn't know there was an autosave. I better not hope ye hear it. But lo, look upon God's creation and retch with horror at what he hath forsaken. Hell is empty and the devils are all here. There we go. Nice. Should have expected that. I should have expected that, but my mind wasn't thinking properly. No wonder I'm never going to find a guy. Nice. Thought that would cheer you up. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. And my left foot's falling asleep. God damn it. Okay. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous.
Ah.
That pretty well covers it.
Hey,
Cool. I find strays digging for fruit scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. Head back to the car. I'll go to cul-de-sac last. Softball field. Let's go to Craig's home turf. Drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. Wonder if any of the kids saw anything. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder.
Oh.
Don't make such a noise, Craig! Don't! Just don't! Just don't, please. Okay. Hey, bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter, and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something? Girls! Which will only be his daughters, apparently. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Girls? Yeah. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here just a few minutes ago. Don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog.
Nice.
Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean, game? Okay, she was at the softball. Duchess Cordelia was at the softball field and left. Well, what the fudge? Okay, Bayside. We're gonna run to Joseph. Yeah, we're gonna run to Joseph. We're right back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So what do you think? Any sign of the pooch? None yet. Although who knows if she made it onto any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Oh, Amanda's here. Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Well, most of the time you do. Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Yes.
Heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV.
Oh.
Had to get a burrito first. Oh yeah, this is where the burrito is. Burritos are.
Oh.
Burrito Bay. That's what I'm going to call it, this place. Actually, I think it has some name. I don't know. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Yes.
Oh, you bet. Saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. Saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would definitely have remembered that.
Yeah.
I gotta run though. This burrito had about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand? I do?
Oh.
Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Elf. Ah, you caught my daughter, Miss Elf. Aquarium. I bet Hugo will be here. We're in front of the penguins again. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You see anything? Which would be weird if the dog got in here, but who knows? They apparently don't realize their children are back in the penguin exhibit. Although they did notice when that girl took the stingray or whatever, the same girl, I believe it was, out of, or whatever, I think it was a stingray? I forget what animal it was out of the other part of the exhibit. No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Really? Because we wear tuxedos? I hope that's not the reason. Damien, I want to believe you so badly. I fear that hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. God damn it. Let's try the first one. What kind of dog does a vampire have? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to... A bloodhound. I was going to say a bloodhound, Damien. Oh yes, haha, okay, that was really not good. Let's try this again! I'm sure the last one is not going to be any better. It's probably knock knock. How many glass does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't know how many. I don't know how many. 1. Goths are very capable, especially when looking for a dog. Oh my gosh, he thought that was great. And why did it come from my side? That was weird. Damien smiles to himself. I keep reading Damien's directions from the maps as we drive around town. Ah! Game! Okay, cul-de-sac. Oh, Brian's here. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. Seems like Brian's dog... It's... Brian's dog. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. Even though this is totally not the cul-de-sac picture, but whatevs. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
I don't know.
Hey! Don't step on the grass, I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwater lawn? Aside from your underwater lawn? Ooh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Dark, please.
Huh.
You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. What do you have to say, tomatoes? Did they say tomatoes? Ate all of my tomatoes. Okay. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. Wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere? I guess that'd be the Bay Area. Bayside? Right? That wouldn't be coffee. No, it could be coffee. Let's go to Coffee Spoon. Head back inside the Coffee Spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for. Yeah, in the alley. Yeah, I remembered stuff. That a burrito, but I don't think I would eat a burrito. Actually, you never know. You did. A brown mastiff. Size of a house? Yeah. Started digging through the trash in the back. I ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction? Did you see what direction it ran in? It ran in. There we go. Matt thinks for a second.
Hey.
Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old banana bread Kennedys. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. This banana bread Kennedys is going to be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right. I meant it's going to be so good for the dog to eat. Dummy. Feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Am I not going to fail like with Craig's mission? I hope. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. What? I don't get it. Splendid attitude, unless we mean the Duchess Cordelia, but okay. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. Verily. I didn't use that word more often, I don't. It's sad. I don't know where the F I need to go to. So let's drop save. Let's go back to Bayside, maybe? Him and I are right back at the Bayside. Doesn't seem like anything has changed here. But Matt said the Duchess went east from the Coffee Spoon. Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention to the map! I hope this is the right location. Actually, here or... The aquarium could have been east, but if it was straight east, it would be here. I suppose we need to go not so east? Oh, maybe not. Oh, shit. It's probably cul-de-sacs. We arrived at the cul-de-sac and find everything looking normal, except, uh-oh. Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. Sorry. Jurassic Park moment. This is classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. You keep up onto the porch and step inside. That's a huge dog! There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here, yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Oh, Hugo's house. I thought it was Brian's. I totally misread that. Easy peasy. I smell a minigame. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Hand her a dog treat. Try the softball. Give her the banana bread Kennedys. Banana bread Kennedys, go! I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of banana bread Kennedy's Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. Got some yummy homemade, vegan, and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. You said it was the best thing ever, so stop it. There are good things that are vegan and gluten-free. That's just, I assume even both, so STFU, me. If that makes sense. Okay. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. She curls up? That seems odd to me, but okay, whatever. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches a leash to her collar. She merely notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. Oh God, I bet I know who this is. What are you nerds doing? Yeah, I was expecting Ernest, but I screwed up on what voice to give him. So, I knew it was supposed to be like middle school age, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm gonna give him that one, yeah. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. You hear or see this huge ass dog in your house, you dip? What flavor pizza roll what flavor of pizza? It should be what flavor of pizza rolls are those? Pepperoni blast. Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's along. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Oh dear Lord. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. She likes everything. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Oh, I forgot he was supposed to have like a high-pitched British voice. Damn it, I fucked up. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. There we go. There. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door looking like he's at a loss for words. Why you guys? Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Woof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Or Borf. What's it B now? We're friends. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? That was never his voice, but we're gonna go with it. Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a... Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. He's calling you that, Hugo, because he wants something. Don't you understand how children work? Especially ones budding into teenage years. I mean, come on now. They play any cards that they can get. Hugo sighs. We have been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me that you'll take care of her. Oh, you know he's not going to do it. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household.
Hey!
Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh!
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this would be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. Okay, so, dark story here. Any pet that my family ever owned, it ended up being my father's responsibility to take care of the animal. Doesn't matter if it was a cat or a dog. We mainly only had cats and dogs. We didn't have... Well, no, we did have... Shit, was it a hamster or a gerbil? I think it was hamster. His name was Rambo. Because... I think one time one of the cats attacked him and he was blinded. Another time he got out. Then we finally found him a few days later and he was still alive. That's why he was Rambo. I guess technically we had a rabbit, but the rabbit was the school, my mom was taking care of it for, it was the class pet rabbit and one of our dogs killed it. Yeah. It was mostly cats and dogs, but ultimately, yeah, my dad had to feed it and do everything for them, so, yeah. Dark stories. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her, and she'll love you two forever. Excuse me. Thank you. Hey, you got to get the dog out. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Also, you'll probably see her. Nice work, you two.
Hey.
Dark, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. I'm amazed she didn't say any joke about pussy, but pussy cats, obviously. But I would have expected that from her. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't think I opened up my window. I hope not. I hope it's shut. Because the AC just turned on. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary, you can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. Because you know, you need to be goth 24/7. And if anyone says bullshit, you have to be, they can fuck off. In the modern world, you can't be something the entire time. Unless you're born with it. And honestly, a lot of that shit costs money, time, and things, and people have lives. You have to have money. How do you get money? You have to have a fucking job. You can't be, unless you're lucky and you're doing something where you can dress up as a goth 24/7 as your job also. Like, I don't know, in a band of some sort, or, I don't know, some weird, I don't know what, I can't think of something. I'm going to say Renaissance fair, but that's not gothic, or some kind of horror show, and that's not gothic. You know, whatever. Historical adaptation of goth, or whatever, or, you know, real, or like Victorian era goth. Bullshit on any of that. Anyway, point is, this is a weird line that I'm hearing from Damien, but I kind of understand because, like, of how he was showing off himself prior to this. What? Am I missing something here? Yeah, exactly. I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool. It's the best part. No, okay. But the best... Oh shoot, I'm going to say the best part. But the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is, you care. And that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. He's not blushing that much. It's bothering me. You don't think I'm boring at all? Dear Lord, that's probably what Lucian says. I bet anything that's what Lucian says. If you're boring, then I don't know what makes me. Yeah, because I have no job. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. No, fuck that. Commercials are too loud. And it doesn't matter if it's on normal TV or online, like when I have to get them on YouTube because I'm not on a computer with an ad blocker. I mean, well, I don't technically use an ad blocker, but it can act like an ad blocker. The point is, all that shit is loud. And it's so annoying. It should be all, like, they were supposed to regulate that when it was on TV, but they never fucking did, even though they claimed they did. Bullshit on all of that. Getting myself worked up about it. But yes. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
Huh.
I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. And then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if it was with you. Oh! Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. Oh. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. Really, they look exactly the same, purple. May I kiss you? Thou art welcome. Verily, yourself the... You know what? Just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Mary comes back in and says, ugh, get a room, you two. No. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! Gosh. I prefer cats. See, his eyes look exactly the same to me. Just no glasses. What's funny is that his hair, like, does he have extensions or something? Because his hair did not look as long when he had it in a ponytail. So I have to ask, does he really take out extensions? or does he have a wig on or something, which it doesn't look like a wig? But yeah. Damien and I arrived back at the cul-de-sac, our figures intertwined. Sorry. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request.
Huh.
What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Dear Lord, my daughter does not learn well. You have to do that a moment sooner. Also, depending upon who's facing what, actually no, Damien would be facing the direction of seeing Amanda looking out the window. And honestly, the couch is right next to the window, so unless it's the other window, which doesn't make sense because it shows the door to the warpath, it's the same thing. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense that she would have to run to the couch from the window. I don't know why I didn't say this before. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys like starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. Make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full. Excuse me. Excited for the days to come. The only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is never in the trash. That's bullshit, and you know it. I've never drank decaf coffee, but some people need it. Because not everyone can take caffeine, and if they...
I'm sensing a romance between us. Chemical romance.
Okay, this is weird. It started kind of loud,
That's a band?
Dude, he was still talking. See, it started kind of loud, and then it went quieter, and I swear that's the longest line ever from any of the people. But, yeah. Okay, so he always talks about Victoria, and yet they have Edwardian. That's a different time period. Anyway. And Ernest throws me off because obviously I assume they mean Ernest as the adjective. Interview with the vampire. Sorry, it's not with a vampire. Dreamiest daddy. I'm the dreamiest daddy! Yay! That's probably because I got almost everyone. Or something, I don't know. That was the other trophy. Okay, skip. Oh, sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. Skip. Yeah, hey. If I redo this with Robert, then it'll only be Robert and crap. Okay. Oh, fudge! I didn't expect Mary to say something. Reload. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda, which is shocking, because she's an annoying prick. We have a real fluffy Samoyed... it's a type of dog, okay. We have a really fluffy Samoyed right now. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. I don't even know if I said that correctly, because I don't know that type of dog. I don't know dog breeds. I know more cat breeds than dog breeds, I think. I did. I don't remember anymore. I don't have a cat! Okay. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please, tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again. Sure, Quadro, we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We always could use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog... I'm glad you two are about to bond over cute dogs. Are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment.
Hey.
Hey, Sailor. Your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. Golly. Cats are different. They're small. Well, you can have a small dog, but... yeah. All of a sudden, huge dog leaps up into my arms. Into my arms? Oh my gosh, it's a Scooby-Doo moment. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. I wonder if I did this first before Hugo's section, if something happened. No, I don't know. No, it's not, because this happened during the 3rd date. So that wouldn't happen. Like Pablo's here because that happened during the 1st and 2nd dates. He was around. So that's why Pablo's here. 2nd date. It happened after the 2nd date. He started popping up in the finale section. Yeah, that's probably why. I bet things would be a lot better if I had Robert's better sections. Anyway, if I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. Why did I say that? We'll deal with that later. Oh, as well. I'm amazed that he didn't say as well. You know, Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. You actually got him to take care of the dog? I wouldn't have expected him to have. Lord knows none of the Walton children did with their pets. I mean, I actually personally didn't have one. Well, I had pets that liked me more, but I personally didn't say that. I didn't have one. Like, it's your responsibility. My parents never said that. Now, my brother and sister technically had pets. I don't know how well they took care of them. I never saw it when I came back to visit. There was specifically 2 dogs that they had. One of them is still alive, actually, and he's with my parents. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. That just sounds creepy.
Hey.
You closeted freak. Oh, he comes back again? That's funny.
Oh.
I don't know.
God damn it. I gotta redo Robert's thing. I gotta redo it. Oh, fuck! Gotta redo it, because Lucian. Sorry, okay. I didn't mean to curse out loud.
Hey.
I'm tired, clearly.
Hey.
So he happened after Robert, right? No, after him.
Hey. Oh.
After Robert.
Hey.
To Matt! Turn to spot Lucian walking up to me. Yes, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. What? Is that a type of weed reference? Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Dark. Dude, you don't call me by Dark. No. No. That's not how that works. And that's in the back of the yard where Damien's sitting on a bench beneath a cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll say the same line if you get, like, the good ending. And you don't even get an ending at all if you just sleep around. With a certain Robert. Okay. Another pops. Runs off to join the friends. Alright. I take his... Oh, why are you wearing that? I'm not saying that's bad, and obviously you probably just came back from work, but why are you wearing that? Take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party. Because every other time you're here, you're in your goth getup. You can't tell me that we decided to have the party on a different day. That's bullshit, and you know it. Did you know that in the Victorian era, they would call benches seedy boys? Really? What? Really? I'm kidding, Dark. But what if? Okay, alright. That's really strange. I was just like, okay. It's good to see you're in your civvies again. Thank you. I'm not changing his voice. I totally should, but I'm not, because I barely remember the voices I give them anyway. Had a revelation the other day, Dark, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. Well, what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets. Wow, I can't talk because I'm tired. Facets of myself. A three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. And welcome, person who joined. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop talking properly. Ugh. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. And there they go, because of me talking like an idiot. No. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Dark. Me too. Feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock. Yeah, he does not. That is not enough hair that he normally has. That's bullshit, and we all know it. That ponytail needs to look more. That's the thing that's bothering me. That ponytail needs to look a lot more. I mean, maybe you could say that there's some hair growing down. No! No! Well, maybe. I need to see like some kind of weird bun in the back to make it more believable for me. Okay. I gotta brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I am shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? dog shampoo. That's a lie. That is a lie. Is it? That's a lie, right? That doesn't work on humans, right? I'm not going to try it. No, I have my own product that I use. Well, shampoo. Which is better than all the other stuff that I've used in the past, I think. Even though I now have lack of hair. As I touch the top of my hair. Okay, anyway. I keep running my hand through his hair as he leans closer to me. That's so weird and creepy, dude. Placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb.
Oh.
You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. And this type of public display of affection is still scandalous in parts of the world today and also brings death in certain other parts of the world. So, you know, and especially this type would probably give you stoning back then too. Amongst other forms of torture and death. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Aww. Ah. If the police are driving behind you, don't... Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, we have a decision to make. By we, I mean me. I screwed up, like the text did earlier. Do I go through one more time on a new save file just to go through Robert to get a better ending? But if I do that, I do have to do all the other side crap bullshit. That's the thing. I like it! I like that face! Like that face. And why is roses red and not black? No. But yeah, I like it. Like it. I don't know. I really want to end now. I don't want to continue right now. But there might have to be a 12th Dream Daddy episode to go through fucking Robert. That prick. That fucking prick right there on the left. Fuck you, Robert! And I have to not sleep with him on the first night. No, actually, hold on. I need to delete shit. I mean, that is the dilemma that I'm facing. I was hoping this would be the last episode, and then I would also stop because doing Sunday streams, I mean. Because I want to have my Sundays back, and I could just focus on the RPGs during the week, and maybe actually focus on making some of the LPs of my other two, of Darks and Shattered Lands that needs to be finished, and Final Fantasy. But, I don't know. Based on this, it looks like you can't get any more pictures, but maybe you scroll down for them. But, yeah, I'm really torn. If I start a new game, I'll have to create a person again, don't I? I can't skip this. I can't skip it. I can't skip it. I can't skip it. Gosh darn it. Okay. So, we're not doing it tonight. And actually, I don't know about next week. I should mention. At least I can talk about it now without the Dream Daddy singing in the background. Next week, or after next week, I'll be on my vacation to Damyeong-un, and Damyeong-gun, or Goon. Yeah, Goon, yeah. What's the difference? I think it's a type of village. It's one of the classification. Goon is a province. I know that much. But that's all I know, really. I don't know a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my bamboo area, which, according to the weather, the first 2 days are going to be rainy, which pisses me off. That's not what it said earlier when I was looking on the weather. I'm gonna be constantly checking during the week. But yeah. So the 19th through the 24th, I'll be in Damien. So I don't know. What's probably going to happen is that I might not do it. Might not record that Sunday night because I'm going to be probably psyched and nervous and all that. Even though it's nothing big and it's only like a 2-hour bus ride from where I live. About a little bit longer to where I need to go. I'm probably not going to stream next Sunday. I might stream the Sunday. Well, I should be able to stream the Sunday coming back, and that's when we're going to have to go through all of Robert's. That's going to be another 2 to 3 episodes, or 4 episodes probably, of fucking Robert. Not literally this time. So we'll figure that out, or maybe we can do it all in one stream. I don't really know. But yes, I'm a completionist. I need to get a good ending with fucking Robert. Fucking as an adjective, not as a verb. Clearly. Actually, I don't even know if it's... Yeah, it's an adjective. It's not a interjection. Yeah, so I probably won't record again on Sunday for Dream Daddy until the 25th. And hopefully that'll be the last time. I'm not going to get bad endings with other people. I don't feel like doing that. I really don't. I don't want to see the reactions. I don't want to see... No, I just don't. I'm sure there are people who played all the different endings and whatnot. And you can look them up on YouTube. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to look them up. Because ideally I'll play this later on my own. But I probably won't. I've yet to touch Coffee Talk again. Even though I really want to get the better ending. I just don't feel like going through all of it again. But I need to figure out how to make that guy's fucking drink so he calms down from being a werewolf. Bothers the heck out of me that I screwed that up. But you know, that's what happens when you play once a week. And you don't rewatch your videos. But yeah, so I'll probably see you all next in 2 Sundays for Dream Daddy. Dad Director's Cut, a dating dad simulator. But of course, Wednesday and Friday this coming week, we'll be back to Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch Remastered. So yeah, don't worry about that part. But yeah, I thank you all for joining, watching, having our last 2 good daddies being done. We'll get the bad boy daddy, well, the paranoia daddy, and whatever else, because he's just likes to lie at a drop of a hat. I don't know any person in real life who does that. Just says a lot of... He's like Mary. He is the male version of Mary, because Mary does that constantly, now I think about it. It's weird. But, yeah. We'll try to do frickin' Robert non-literally next time we do this. So I really don't want to change my outfit. I'm gonna have to re-look at my picture and then try to do the same dad, because I don't want to create a different daddy of myself. I want to be the same daddy. Sounds so weird saying daddy. Okay. But thank you all for joining. This has been Hekton the Mage on PSN or DarkElf85 on YouTube. And once again, for the penultimate of Dream Daddy. Okay. Have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. And stay safe out there, everyone. How do can I just... I can't actually go back. Ah, they don't allow you to get back to the main menu. That's funny. But yeah, stay safe out there, everyone. Bye bye.